Thank you so much, Jonas. And what a great substitute he is, isn't it? A round of applause for Jonas. Thank you. So, by the way, you have watched how he does it. So it's nothing, it's not like Pixie does and all that. You can also try it on together with your family members and your other brand partners or your friends, okay? So in a minute, we're just going to go on to our one final segment, yeah? Before the lucky draw, okay? Which is actually the sharing from some of our brand partners who have been using the products, over time. All right, the first one I'm going to invite out is actually Huiling.
Okay, hi everyone. Okay, I'm Huiling. I'm a very new brand partner and I'm quite young compared to many people. Okay, so I heard from Jinglong before that the average age of our users, our brand partners, is actually 58.5. I am 17 years below that. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to share with you my journey. So I titled this From 4 Antihistamines a Day to Throwing It All Away. So I was on 4 antihistamines a day, just I think for about as long as I can remember until early this year. Mid this year. What happened to my life? Okay, so at 24, I started developing more allergies. I think those of you with children who are around, 17, 18, everyone's healthy, but by the time they start work after uni, you would realize that suddenly, the gut got issue, I got weight gain, I got gastric, I got eczema, I cannot sleep, I get very stressed, anxiety, etc. So at 24, I started having a lot more allergies than before, and then by the time I was 33, I had adult onset eczema. So the eczema was not that bad yet. It was easy, like compared to what progressively happened. And then at 37, I think it's the hormonal change for women. I experienced debilitating migraine. The migraine is horrible. It's something that I would not wish on anyone. And apparently, according to all studies, right, a lot of scientific studies, migraine only afflicts 80% of women, like 80% of women as compared to 20% of men. So men will never get it. You will never understand the pain of migraines, you'll never understand the pains of having menstrual cramps, you'll never understand all these things that are related to our hormonal cycles. And then at 39, I developed gut issues. I had indigestion, GERD, acid reflux. I went through all kinds of SCOPY, whatever, just to, but I can claim insurance. SCOPY can claim, right? But they will put you on very expensive gut medication that after 360 days, you cannot claim anymore. Or depending on your plan. So I didn't want that anymore. And it didn't cure me. We are all looking for a miracle cure, okay? It didn't cure me, it just stopped the symptoms. In Chinese, it's called 治标不治本. It treats the symptoms, it doesn't treat the root cause. That is the problem with Western medicine. So that's why I started TCM, etc., but it didn't cure me as well. But at 41 this year, I am healthy and I threw away all my medication. Yay! Okay, so as a social media user, right, I'm young so I use social media. You all consume social media, I use social media. So I put a post on my Instagram stories and I asked my friends, I took a picture of all the things I wanted to decant. I wanted to throw away my medicine, throw away all these, supplements, because I also went down the rabbit hole like her. Okay, Diane, I can identify completely. I took so many supplements, my friends were like, huh? How come suddenly you're off medicine and you're on supplements? But it didn't help. Okay, so when I took a picture, I posted it online and said, anybody wants. I tell you, the response was, okay, so that is how I know. That's how I fished. I found out so many of my friends needed those medication and they were willing to travel from Hougang, from Jurong, from East Coast, come to River Valley, collect the things, okay? So it just means one thing. It means that there are people my age who went through the similar journey, may not be the same completely, but it was definitely similar. Everyone needed antihistamines, and I would go. Okay, don't tell anybody lah. Okay, I would go to Malaysia. Who goes to Malaysia to shop for medicine? Anybody? You don't need to tell me lah. Yeah, I go there and buy in bulk one. Okay, because it's 1/3 the price. Okay, and then so I was giving away and everything, and you may ask me how I got here. I have a very special journey, and today I was a little bit late because I was getting my stuff together lah. And one of my stuff is my sister. Okay, I have my sister with me, and so she was in a car accident 3 years ago, very bad one, very bad. So she had a post-brain injury stroke, and then as with all of us, once you know you stroke, right, you hear the word stroke, you're already a bit spine tingling, you're scared already. Anybody has stroke, huh? You're scared already because there are many things that can go. It's a matter of how many things go, how many parts of you go. So my journey started with her because I was desperate. I was really desperate to look for something that can fix us. Right? I had my own journey, but I also had her as a catalyst for myself to motivate me to look for something. And then I was looking, and then I was looking at nutritional information, I was looking at supplements, progressively I went into peptides. I was desperate enough. On the day I learned about peptides, I was desperate enough to call up my friend from US, hey, can you help me buy some peptides, come back, huh? Because in the States, they sell peptides, but the peptides is injectable one, and they have different types of peptides, but the purity is questionable. So they are lab created creations, so it's not good for the human being, but I was desperate, remember that. Okay, then I called Alice because I wanted to clarify what is it that she was talking about. Then she told me, oh, actually, if you use the F39, right, it will help your body to generate more GHKCU, which is a copper peptide. Then I heard peptide. What peptide? What peptide is this? I want this peptide because she said the body can produce this peptide. Oh, I was like, wow, okay. So you see, what Jonas said is true. The law of attraction really, really is real. If you want something bad enough, you want a miracle bad enough, it will happen. It comes to you. You don't even need to walk halfway there. It comes to you. So when she told me this peptide thing, and then after that I did my own research, right? Because I want peptide, right? So I did my own research, and then this peptide can give me more stem cells. So I always tell people, this is the amount of stem cells we all have by the time sorry, can you all hear? Yeah, I used to be a teacher, so you should all can hear. Okay, so this is the rate of death for our cells. Our cells are any cell, heart cell, brain cell, blood cell. So when as a teacher, I would vomit blood, so my blood cell very high die. Okay, but our growth rate for our renewal is always going down as we age. Okay, this is our cell renewal rate. And then the older we get, the bigger the gap. This is our new cells, this is our stem cells, and this is our dying cells. So this is the gap as it goes. But when you patch X39, it goes back up because the more GHKCU you have, the more stem cells you have. If your GHKCU goes up, your stem cell also goes up. So now your death rate is here, your growing rate is here. Once you reach here, you reach equilibrium, you're cured, you're fixed. But I'm not satisfied. I want reverse. So I want more new cells, more stem cells than my rate of death lah. So that I can be what? Younger. Pretty lah. Can not. Everybody wants to look pretty. Nobody, don't lie, okay? Don't lie. Sometimes you don't realize it. My mother started patching, and then suddenly 1 month later, because she's got this black patch here, wrong side, this black patch here, very rectangular. You know the old people, thing, the old 老人班, the old people patch. Okay, so 1 month later into the patching, right, she said, "Girl, 为什么不见了哈? How come disappear already? I got no more patch eh." And then my friend also say I look prettier leh. Then I'm like, "Mommy, don't lie to yourself. You cannot look prettier at this age anymore." Okay, so I just want to tell you what afflicts me was eczema really bad. It can be seen it's so bad that in the middle of the night I wear mittens. I wear mittens to sleep okay? I wear mittens to sleep so that I cannot scratch myself, so that I will not leave scars on myself. And that's why I pursue the reverse aging so badly now, because I was so afraid. Okay, and then actually this is a video but I had really bad hives, very very bad. Okay, you can see it was so bad. It was just triggered after I eat some Vietnamese food or some, I don't know what food but I cannot travel without oral steroids. That was that time. You know, the kind of, in the middle of the meal, you have friends who eat the antihistamine. That was me. Okay, every meal. Okay, so this was on 22nd June. You can tell slight difference. I mean, it's only 29 September, and now it's only 24th, right? 24th October. I decided not to take a picture of myself like today, because no need, you can see me. Okay, you can see I started eating more. I got more energy back. I don't know how. I wake up at 6. I can go to sleep at 12, 1. I still repeat the same cycle. My energy level is up. No more slump. No more after meal. I think I need to take a nap. Don't have. Okay, and I started to eat more. It's like, last time, for a few years, I told my friends, I呼吸 also fail. You breathe. I only need to breathe. I'll grow fat. I breathe, I'll grow fat already. No need to eat. So I ate very little, or I eat very little and I was full already. And I had indigestion and all that. But now suddenly, I hope you all can see I became slimmer a bit. Can see right? But if y'all see my gym photos, right, confirm can see. I lost 7 kilos on X39. Wow. I lost 7 kilos just on X39, no change, nothing. I ate more. Yes, I walked 2 kilometers a day, but that's all. That's all I did. And I think this formula is extremely, extremely doable for your children, your grandchildren, yourself. It's a formula that is doable. I always tell people will tell me, I think I saw this video, meditation also can give you the same benefits as this, this patch that you are using. Then I say, then you go and be a master of meditation. You go and do. I'm lazy, what? I want to be convenient. I just pace. I pace already, I go already. I don't need to do meditation. I don't need to quiet my mind. It automatically quiets for myself. So why would I need to do that? Money can solve the issue. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to use time to solve the issue. So I just do it. And I think the biggest testament has to be my sister. She, stroke patients, her hand, she's not up here yet to share, but she's shy. So stroke patients have atrophy. You've seen people with hands which are very small, withered, and like shortened, very tiny hands, and all queue up here on. But now she's telling me things like, Zed, 2 weeks into patching, 2 weeks, 13 days into patching. Zed, I woke up with my hand like that. Wow. Her hand is the one thing that the doctor says cannot fix on. Your confirm cannot fix. It's the last thing that you possibly fix. The insurance already pay out. Okay, don't need a doctor. The doctor say cannot, then the insurance also say cannot. If the insurance pay out already, they bet on you, you cannot already. But we're going to prove it to them. We'll take the money and run. Okay, so the hand like that, and then one thing I think runs in our family, we're very vain people. So she was very affected by the fact that she looks like this, because your hand always is in a V, like this V. And then nowadays, after 2 sleeves, second sleeve, third sleeve, her hand is like this. You know how much softer it is? Yeah, I know I overrun already. I got one more story. My 103 grandmother. My grandmother is 103 years old, but she got hit by COVID last year. And then half a year after she recovered from COVID, she had a severe decline. She started being delirious, and then she was a little bit not so lucid anymore, and she stopped being verbal. Cannot recall words. You are cannot. She cannot recall who, she cannot recall things. So she start shutting down, don't want to talk anymore because she cannot what, right? What happened was that I asked for permission to patch her because from my point of view, if you are living and you cannot do what you want, you cannot communicate what you want, that is not quality living. So quality of life was something that I wanted to achieve with my grandmother. She's 103. In January, she hits 104. Okay, so I patched X39 on her. I got permission from her children, okay, because I'm grandmother. So patch X39. Within 2 weeks, my mother called me very excitedly. Dad, Amma asked to eat chicken backside. My grandmother loves chicken backside. Amma 打给我要吃鸡屁股哎. My grandmother has stopped asking for food. You ask her whether or not she can remember her last meal, she cannot. She doesn't know what she wants and all that. But nowadays, she can, she demands, and she will start scolding. So this is the first month she's on X39. I don't want to achieve longevity for her. She's really long enough, huh? But I want her to have quality of life before she goes. This is the reason why this spreads like a fire. This is also the reason why, like what Lawrence said, it's easy. It's the simplest comp plan, it's the simplest MLM, but it's also the simplest word to spread. Because who doesn't want good health? And also because who doesn't have bad health nowadays? Right. So if you're here for an opportunity, sign up. 卖涂料, really, don't do already. It's just how much only, and I guarantee you there is no risk. The only risk is yourself. I always tell my friends, if you're not seeing effects, it's because user problem. Oh, today I patched already, I forgot yesterday. And then tomorrow, can you message me and remind me again? Then I'm like your nanny. I tell them, because my friends are all my age, so y'all can read right, your eyes can read right. Don't need me to tell you. So I don't explain anymore. I just ask them, okay, you join my library, and then, okay, that's it. You go and read yourself. Yeah. So I'll hand it back. So sorry, I overran.
Thank you. You really can experience her enthusiasm, huh?
Yeah.
Right or not? And I love one thing that she said, right? It's like, yeah, can afford, right? The thing is, can we actually afford not to try? Right? That's a sentence for us to all think about. I'm just going to invite Su Xing, right?